Mic check. All right. Well, Kamala lost, but she don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk about it. She don't got nothing to say. She don't have nothing to say to you niggas. Stop calling her phone. She said she got to cry right now.
We got to interrupt here. This is a spokesperson for the Harris campaign.
Good evening, Howard.
Let's listen in at Howard University in Washington, D.C.
Good evening, HU. I want to say good evening to all of the Harris campaign, the campaign family. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in the promise of America.
Thank you for being a friend.
We still have votes to...
Where this nigga been the whole time? Don't call a nigga now. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I'm sorry. I'm neither. I'm gonna get on Trump next. He next, but don't try to pull some black man out now. Send what's her husband's name? Send Tim or Paul or whatever that nigga name is. Send Paul out there. Don't. All right, I'm sorry. Y'all want me to shut up? I'm gonna shut up. I swear to God. Here we go.
Count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but
you won't hear from her tonight. That's not gonna happen.
you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you.
I'm fucking up. All right, I'm gonna bring him back, y'all. I'm sorry. So y'all can look at this nigga line.
All that you have done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in the promise of America. We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation.
She gonna have an Indian Sorah on when she show up tomorrow. Woo! I'm tired of these fucking collard greens and chicken and shit. Jesus Christ! Somebody give me some naan bread out this mother. All right.
So thank you. We believe in you. May God bless you. May God keep you. And go HU and go Harris. Thank you all.
You mean go home or?
Well, that was Howard University, the headquarters for Kamala Harris, which has got to be disappointing for the people who've gathered there tonight wanting to hear from the vice president, even if she's not able to say with any kind of certainty what's happening right now. But there he's just saying not tonight, maybe tomorrow.
She lost. She a sore loser. She was like, F those ends. She don't care. She's out. She was trying to win. She didn't win. Forget everything I ever said. I'm going back home. She's going back home to her regular life, her regular blacklist life, and she's going to call us all a bunch of dumb Negroes. And you voted for, whatever. I personally think it was going to be bad either way. So, what difference would it make? But way down in Australia, they feel differently. I'm always so interested in Sky News and why they pay so much attention to our shit. But here goes Sky News talking about how ungracious Kamala was. I mean, she was a bit ungracious. She could have done better than that. Can't be a sore loser.
Coverage now. Donald Trump has been, not elected, he has been voted in. The 47th president of the United States. I'm joined now by Sky News host Paul Murray, awake in Washington, D.C. Yet another all-nighter, Paul. Now, one of the most...
These niggas happy. They're very smug.
extraordinary things about tonight that so many people are furious over. And I tell you what, I bet you Democrats will be ropeable about this. Kamala Harris didn't bother to appear, not gracious enough to stand up and say to Democrats and to her supporters who'd been waiting there for hours, thank you for your support. You know, if she thinks the results were unclear, she could have said that. But she didn't. She went home. She was a no-show. What do you think of this, Paul?
It's a disgrace, and it's an insight into her true personality. The truth is now, look, I can sort of loosen it up a bit now because we're sort of out of the news time and we're now into the opinion time, and obviously in about half an hour I'm really going to let loose. But the truth is that when you lose an election, you can often see the true test of somebody. We saw that Stephen Miles failed that in Queensland, and we saw that Kamala Harris failed it here.
We don't know who that is. We don't watch our politics.
If this election was travelling the way that it was, but in the opposite direction, like at 10 o'clock here, which was about 2 o'clock Sydney time, it was so clear, it was obvious that he was winning, that he had won at that point in time. So I think the networks would have started to rush towards the doors to say that Trump had been defeated and she's on her way and we'll let the numbers trickle in. But the fact that she didn't look the people in her eye who believed in her so much that they were willing to door knock and to debate and to call and to fight with their family.
She didn't feel that it was necessary. She's like, I lost, I'm going home, forget it, everybody, just forget it.
And to stand in what can be cold at times in Washington was just, it was low. I can't come up with a more creative word that doesn't start to move into the ones that I get in.
She ain't had to explain nothing to y'all. She don't care. She already said she ain't doing nothing directly for you niggas. She just needed your help now, and now you're gone. But that's all the politicians, man. That's her, that's Trump, that's all of them. We keep you be believing in them and holding them to such high standard and holding them in your heart and crying and shit like they Michael Jackson or something. Come on, man. They don't mess with us like that. You kidding me? We're into mean. All the people on the ground, you believe that if you want to, but if you thought Kamala was gonna give some gracious speech or whatever, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Anyway, I'm gonna let the Australians wrap it up, and I'm gonna go show y'all what Trump had to say.
Trouble for saying sometimes on TV.
Mm-hmm. And I was flicking all day between Fox News and CNN, and
same. And
the CNN reporters at first said, the Kamala Harris team has gone silent. We haven't heard from them. Then
niggas went radio silent.
They said, we've got a memo from her campaign manager, and they're still holding out hope.
That's what I showed y'all first, that little memo.
The blue wave for Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And before long, that was clearly heading in Trump's direction. He decisively won Pennsylvania. But the fact that they were still briefing this out, I mean, they accused Trump of not accepting results, but this is where they were heading quite late at night. Paul Murray, I want to ask you what you made.
Damn, he whooped the F out of her.
Of Donald Trump's speech. Do you think he said enough to unify what is a divided nation?
Look, for those, I mean, let's be honest, the people that sort of can be won over, or at least after an election when they let the air out and say, look, all I want is the best for the joint. It's not going to be everyone who didn't vote for him. There's obviously going to be, let's say, half, 3/4 of people who understandably are going to be hurt or rageful, all the rest of it. Look, he can always do a better job at this stuff. He can always do a better job at sophistry. He can always do a better job at a tighter message. But, I mean...
All right, well, that's pretty much it. The long and the short of it. Kamala, come on. You got to man up. You got to man up. I know you're a lady. I know you're a woman. You're inspired to be the first female president. I know you're hurt, but you got to come out and look at people in the eyes and tell them, well, guys, we worked hard, we tried, but we lost. And wish the president best. Like sportsmanship, you got to be, you lost fair and square. Or you could do some January 6th type stuff. Oh, pause. Algorithm. God damn, I can't never say the right shit. Anyway, it's up to you. But after that, we're going to go and see what old cocky Trump had to say. This motherfucker probably came. He probably had a leather jacket. He probably had on a mink. What if he came out like Pimp C? Pimp D. Pause. Here we go. Pimp D. Donald Trump. Trump Vance.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to
You ain't Rocky, nigga.
thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
Incredible movement. Just was a movement like no one has ever seen. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna be able to do my Trump for the next 4 years.
And
I can work on it, get it better.
frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond.
I think it tired as a motherfucker. You like, God damn.
And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And
No, okay. I'm sure he'll fix the borders at very least. Anything else? I don't know. It's going to be a wild ride, but, you know, we've seen it before. It's just Trump. He talking shit.
we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
It was a crazy ass election.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Nigga, double presidents.
And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. Oh.
He wanted to say that so bad.
And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes. But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very proud of that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, winning the popular vote was very nice. Very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room.
All right, you saying that now. Let's keep it up, nigga.
With unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people.
Oh, damn,
Hi,
my bad,
I'm Burke.
My bad, y'all. Sorry about Burke. Who is this nigga? Sorry about Burkulus.
Hey, it's the smart way small business owners get insurance.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
And they got the Senate. Woo!
And the Senate races.
Ladies, get your abortions now. Vacuum cleaners on set. Clear it out.
In Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We're all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much.
If you are a Trump hater, and I'm not necessarily in particular, like I said, I didn't like even one of them. But if you are a Trump hater, at least this is the big hoorah. It's going to be over after this, unless, of course, he does all the stuff y'all say he's going to do, take over the country, become a dictator. But even so, he's 99 years old. Like, how long could he dictate, you know?
In those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races, and I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one.
He gonna be like super president
of them, and sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
Whoa. He can really do whatever he wants now. Well, he could in theory. Obama had both houses and he was president. He still didn't do anything particularly groundbreaking. But radical ass Trump with no opposition, essentially. Everybody's in a minority except for him and his party. Ooh-wee, this could be tricky. We'll see.
And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
Naked Melania. I'm sorry, algorithm down. I'm sorry. Nobody come get me. I was just kidding. I was talking about 70s naked Playboy. Melania, not new. Now she fully clothed. She wear turtlenecks. I would never say that. Why Melania don't twerk? Kamala had a lot of twerkers at her. Forget it.
Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country? Can you believe that?
Who, wifey? She got the #1 best-selling book? Oh, I thought he about to dap her up and shit. Kiss in the mouth.
Oh, no, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our
niggas ain't children.
Children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great help. My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. He
would know.
Was a great woman.
All right, that was tasteless. I'm sorry.
I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States, J.D. Vance. And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Usha Vance.
Usha Vance? He got a wife named Usha Vance?
And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like to, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. which one? CNN, MSDNC. He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks fun. He's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes in and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
Just a couple, nigga. This is my night. What's up, JD?
Wow. Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
All right, we ain't here for JD. But anyway, how do you think Trump going to do as president this time? I personally think he'll be all right. I mean, he could. I mean, he going to say a bunch of crazy stuff. He's going to ignore the press. Other countries going to be afraid. They're going to be like, I don't know about this nigga. He's a little bit crazy. And I think that I think that a lot of things that people are disappointed with in the country may correct themselves, and some things that they may be, happy with could change as well. It's certainly a new regime, but I think fundamentally we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. At least the gate going to close. That was my single issue. The damn border. That thing going to be closed. That's Trump ain't playing that. Now what else happens? They start rounding up immigrants. I could be in trouble. I gotta make sure I keep my American accent nice and strong. Cause they gonna start rounding up people. You know who next. All right, I can't guarantee that. I'm just talking shit. I don't know. Anyway, put it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. You think Trump gonna do good this time? You think he's gonna do better? You think Kamala is a charlatan? You think she was a sore loser? She rolled out. She ain't say nothing to nobody. Let me know. Anyway, that's it. I just want to do a quick one in the morning. We out.